Today and tomorrow's look is inspired by the designer's collections, romance, chic, flirtatious looks, and this is what I actually give them. But for the bridal, it's I can still say it's just romance, but cool, you know, cool. So they're going to really look almost nude and, you know, just really sexy.
The reason why you see in the collection there was a whole range was because what you saw today was the first collection from my wedding line. And what I tried to do was actually to showcase to everyone out there and potential customers that I can actually do the whole range. From the quirky short dress to the two-in-one dress you saw at the exhibition, to the, you know, over-the-top dramatic two-piece, to the classic ones with the Swarovski crystals, to the plus-size bride lace dress with the Swarovski crystals. Just to tell everybody that I can do literally everything from the satin dresses to the raw silk dresses to the lace dresses. I can cover the whole range. You know, so that is what I'm trying to tell people, so they're comfortable enough to come to me. So my future collection may be inspired by water or powerful women in Nigeria or whatever it is. But this one was just to show my diversity and my range.
When I designed this, I think I have the African woman in mind first of all, because I'm trying to work with shape and her body structure. So I think that I always have the woman in my head when I'm making clothes. So it's really about soft, easy to wear dresses, nothing avant-garde or over the top. It's just really, really easy pieces. And and being an African woman, I would say I'm inspired by Africa and Nigeria. And I think by the Nigerian spirit, just that happy-go-lucky, fun nature that we have. So you can tell that my clothes are very, very upbeat and like fun and sprightly. So I guess being in Nigeria also inspires clothes I make.
Yeah, my inspiration actually comes from God. I believe God is the author and finisher of all things, and what you have seen today is mostly Western. Not because we are not African oriented, but we have decided to prove to the world that though we are Africans, but we can do what the Western world can do.
You know, I don't think it's about where you come from, whether you're Niger Delta based or wherever else based. It's about you. It's about, you know, the creative mind. Okay, you can be a creative mind and be in my village, Buguma, and you'll still excel. You can live in Buguma and your product is selling on the streets of New York and DC, and selling even beyond that. People might know your name and not even know the owner of the name. That's what it is. So I think that, you know, Akpos, if you ask me, should inspire a lot of young people. She inspires me because I look at her and then I am grateful, you know, to God that what people like me are doing is not wasted.
Today there was so much glitter. I mean, you don't need to have a light on. You just see everything is lit up because of the glitz, the glamour, and then the models did their own part really well.
Tell me who made it possible?
Who made it possible? Who made it possible?
Only God made it possible.
God made it possible. Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey. Girl, I wish that I fit.
At this show, I was a facilitator and an expert trainer, helping those who already have businesses and those who intend to establish one, and people who need to get a job. And then we went through the process of getting that job, sustaining that job, and closing up the deal. For me, it was really rewarding, and so I had to also give out evaluation forms to everyone that I trained today to get feedbacks. I do that at every training, and that's so I can assess myself and also see through the mind of my trainees what they think and be able to project what next to do. For me, learning is about improving. CV must be clear and concise. It is not a book. Anytime you want to write a biography about yourself, feel free to do so. But your CV is not your biography. Always start with your biodata. For your CV, always start with your biodata before any other information. That is your first key information.
Okay, the training was how to be a wedding planner or an event planner. So I basically went through what it entails to be an event planner with them, what they needed, the skills they needed and the things they needed to do. And we did a question and answer session on what was required, and I spoke from my real life experiences as a wedding planner. As an event planner, you have to be able to see ahead. That's one gift that God has to give you. You have to be able to see the future before it happens. And like, you can't say you want something for this amount. And like this is a phrase you always hear event planners say. They have a champagne taste, but they have pure water budgets or Coca-Cola budgets. I never enjoy it when I say how I eat, wanna be one love. When you might see Marunachi delight when Marunachi the one when Magnus in the Abbey. For those who attended, I spoke to, I heard it was a wonderful experience. Like, they learned a lot. A lot of things we take for granted, they actually learned a lot.
You're never gonna run away, because I'ma catch you anywhere you went.